I'm Mark Jardine of PowerboatWorld.com, and I'm in the AIMEX garden at the Sanctuary Cove International Boat Show with Rodney Longhurst, who is the owner of Riviera Boats. Welcome.
Thank you, Mark. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, AIMEX, the Australian Marine Exports Organisation, is hugely important for what Australia is doing in the marine industry and telling the world about what it does. Can you tell me a bit more about it?
Okay, so what AIMEX does for our marine industry, obviously when you've got hundreds of different operators, to have a lone voice makes a difference. It makes all the difference with government, it gives you credibility, and it takes away any fractured challenges that may occur. So having AIMEX representing around 200 different marine operators is a great way to have a strong voice that can assist us when we need it around the world.
Now, Riviera, over 50% of your boats go around the world, so you must be one of these leading lights for Australian export in marine industry, and hugely beneficial to the organisation itself and those young companies who want to know how to export.
Yeah, well, we really focus on what we do, and that's 40 to 80 feet. We try to build the most up-to-date, the most luxurious, the most special, easy to use motor yachts that we can, and we've hit a chord with those, and so we continue to strive to grow. We never sit still, and hopefully we can inspire others to believe. You're right, it's over 50%, it's probably closer to 60% of our product goes offshore, and that's going to Europe, to Asia, to the Americas, to New Zealand. And it's just a fantastic outcome for our over 900 personnel right here on the Gold Coast in Queensland to be building these boats and exporting and being so successful with our export around the world.
Well, coming from Europe, of course, I see the boats around the world in different marinas, and there are now thousands around the world, but you bring in the owners who are already Riviera owners. They come back to you time after time.
Yep. So 43 years, almost 6,000 boats around the world, and many owners having 5 to 10 Rivieras and coming back because we constantly refine, but we also, because we run supreme social events where we're getting our owners together, where we're educating them, we're making them better boaters. They're giving us the feedback that's allowing us to fine-tune and constantly evolve, constantly improve. So that's where there's an opportunity for them to then move up to their next boat and see improvements that they discussed with us beforehand. So it's a great situation for both of us.
Now, you talk about moving up and people moving up in their boats. The boats have grown. In the last decade, everything has just got bigger. And so people are getting to those much bigger Rivieras. And you've got one launch and one announcement here at Sanctuary Cove.
We certainly do. So we're now building up to 78 feet. But our launch this weekend is our 585 SUV. It's brand new. It's a fabulous boat where it's running amazing. We're really impressed by it. And it's going to have its siblings launch later on in this year. And then it will make its world premiere, boat show premiere in Miami next year. So it's a really exciting time. On top of that, our 585 that is premiering here, world premiere at Skibbs, Sanctuary Cove, will make its international premiere in Fort Lauderdale at the end of October this year.
And this goes to show the importance of those international markets when you can have boat show launches actually in the USA and of course one here on your doorstep.
Absolutely, and we have a great relationship with the Americas. So, and in matter of fact, I'll be going over there in a week and a half for our biggest North American rendezvous, which is in Roche Harbour, which is just above Seattle near the Canadian border. So it's going to be fantastic. Can't wait to go there. But yes, America is an enormous market for us, and we're seeing real boaters want the Rivieras because we're making the boats so usable, so livable, practical, with that luxury and the new technology of today. It's just really hit a chord with boaters around the world.
And finally, here we are at Sanctuary Cove International Boat Show. And people were wondering in this post-COVID environment, how's the boating boom going to go? But we're seeing a seriously buoyant market.
Well, we're so tucked into the Riviera zone, so we don't get to see everyone, but we hear that. But certainly for us, our forward orders and our demand just continues to grow. It's extraordinary, and it's coming because of the great work our Riviera team does and our Riviera community creates.
I have to say, Rodney, it's fantastic to see the premiere here and see the growth over the last decade of Riviera. So thank you very much indeed for your time.
Thank you, Mark. It's been great speaking with you.